Hey everyone, welcome back to Earth Turtle. Today's episode will focus on the Cretaceous period, which is the third and final period of the Mesozoic era. Last episode, we talked about the Jurassic period. During this time, Pangaea split into two continents. During this time, we also had the appearance of modern organism groups. There was great vertebrate diversification during this time. The Cretaceous period was from 145 to 66 million years ago. The Cretaceous period is the third and last period of the Mesozoic era of the Phanerozoic eon. During the Cretaceous, continents began to take their present-day locations. The Atlantic Ocean was divided into North and South sections as South America and Africa separated. The Tethys Ocean was found between Eurasia, Africa, Antarctica, and Australia. India separated from Madagascar and began to move northward. The Pacific Ocean was now the body of water that wrapped around these continents. High sea levels caused large portions of North America to be flooded. During this time, there was alternating short, warm, and cold periods. Around 90 million years ago, the Earth experienced one of the hottest time periods of the Phanerozoic eon. Average temperatures during this time were 18 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius higher than today. Towards the end of the period, these temperatures cooled. Ferns, conifers, ginkgos, and cycads continued to thrive during this period. Plants went through an evolutionary breakthrough with the angiosperms. Angiosperms are flowering plants. These early angiosperms had members from groups still alive today, such as water lilies and wintergreen. Palm trees, relatives to modern oak and pine trees, all make their first appearance. Sea level was higher than any other time in geological history during the Cretaceous. This abundant amount of shallow water provided plentiful habitat for marine life. For aquatic invertebrates, sclerotinian corals, bivalves, echinoderms, and cephalopods such as the ammonites thrived. On the vertebrate side, dinosaurs continue to dominate. No dinosaurs will be mentioned in the rest of this video except for one exception. For fish, mackerel sharks make their first appearance. Mackerel sharks are the group of sharks that would later include the great white shark. Cephactinus was one of the largest bony fish at 20 feet long. It had fang-like teeth, suggesting it was a predator. The first garpikes and other modern freshwater fish evolve. There was also great diversification among marine reptiles. There were plesiosaurs with examples such as Elasmosaurus and Kronosaurus, both at 30 feet long. There were also the mosasaurs, which are related to modern snakes and monitor lizards. An example was Mosasaurus, which was a marine reptile that reached up to 49 feet. There were also large sea turtles during this time, such as Protostega and Archelon. Pseudosuchians began to take on more familiar shapes to modern crocodiles and alligators. Deinosuchus was a pseudosuchian that was 40 feet long and weighed up to 10 tons. In the sky, we had pterosaurs such as Pteranodon and Quetzalcoatlus, which was a pterosaur with a 40-foot wingspan. So early in the video, I mentioned an exception to the dinosaurs being in this video. Birds are the exception that I mentioned. Birds are dinosaurs. Early birds appeared in the Jurassic but took many forms in the Cretaceous. They evolved from the theropod dinosaur lineage. Ichthyornis was a bird that was similar to a modern seagull. Hesperornis was a bird with a streamlined frame and was flightless. It most likely had a lifestyle similar to penguins. For mammals, most were smaller than a hand, some were up to a few feet long. Volaticotherium was a small mammal that had fossilized skin membrane between its limbs, suggesting it was a glider, like the modern flying squirrel. Teinolophos was an early monotreme, which is the group that would later include the platypus. At the end of the Cretaceous, we have the fifth mass extinction event. This extinction event was the most famous because it includes the death of the dinosaurs. Other than dinosaurs, ichthyosaurs, plesiosaurs, mosasaurs, pterosaurs, ammonites, and 60% of plant life went extinct. Evidence for this event includes evidence of an asteroid impact. The Chicxulub crater, found in Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, is about 115 miles wide. This crater shows evidence of an asteroid that was about 6 miles in diameter. Iridium is an element that is rare on Earth but common in asteroids. A thin gray band found worldwide in between rocks of the Cretaceous and Paleogene is rich in iridium. This suggests that this large asteroid collided with the Earth, disintegrated, and spread all over the globe. An impact this size would have been around 20 million times as powerful as the modern hydrogen bomb. Any life in the immediate area would have been evaporated. Enormous tsunamis would have swept coastlines. Traveling heat and pressure would have baked animals and started wildfires. The uplifted dust would have caused the entire world to go into darkness, which would have caused lower temperatures since the sun was covered. This also produced air pollution and acid rain. This is rain that is acidic from chemical compounds such as sulfur dioxide. After a brief cooling period, there was a period of extreme heat. Carbon dioxide that was thrown from the impact collected into the atmosphere. This produced an extreme greenhouse effect. The Deccan Traps eruptions was a collection of magma, ash, and gas release on a continental scale, similar to the Siberian traps during the Permian. These eruptions continued for over 500,000 years. This would have poisoned oceans and the atmosphere. A combination of the asteroid impact and these eruptions may have caused all of these extinctions. There is also some debate on the possibility of the asteroid impact triggering or enhancing these eruptions. And that is it for the Cretaceous period and the Mesozoic era. Next episode, we will begin a small detour away from Earth's geological history to focus on Earth's most famous extinct group, the dinosaurs. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks.